Welcome to Computing Marzano Evaluation Scores. My name is Alicia Curran Moore, and I'm the Director of Performance Management and Accountability with Oklahoma City Public Schools. Please note that the calculations found in this presentation were specifically developed in accordance with Oklahoma statute. The Oklahoma City Public Schools TLE Task Force worked closely with Learning Sciences International when adopting these calculations. The first thing we need to discuss is the difference between a probationary teacher and a career teacher. A probationary teacher is a teacher who has completed fewer than 3 consecutive complete school years in our district. This means any teacher hired during the 2012-2013 school year or later is considered a probationary teacher. Remember, retirees will always be considered probationary teachers. A career teacher is a teacher who has completed at least 3 consecutive complete school years in our district. That means any teacher hired during the 2011-12 school year or earlier is considered a career teacher. So what is a consecutive complete school year? A teacher fulfills the requirement of a complete school year if they begin employment with the district by the first day of instruction. That school year becomes consecutive when there is an uninterrupted succession of subsequent years. So for our category purposes, we need to have Category 1 and Category 2 teachers. So our probationary teachers will be Category 1 teachers, and our career teachers will be Category 2 teachers. Please remember, these scoring rules were created by Learning Sciences International and adopted by the district. Superior teachers. In order to receive a superior rating on our Marzano evaluation, for a Category 1 teacher or a probationary teacher, you would need 55% of your ratings at a level 4. For a Category 2 teacher or career teacher, you would need 65% of your ratings at a level 4. This means 55 or 65% of your ratings would be innovating, and 45% or 35% of your ratings would be at applying, developing, beginning, or not using. To be a highly effective teacher, for Category 1, you would need 55% of your ratings at level 3 or higher. For Category 2, you would need 65% of your ratings at level 3 or higher. So Category 1 teachers would need 55% of their ratings at innovating or applying, and Category 2 teachers would need 65% of their ratings at innovating or applying, which means 45% or 35% of your ratings would either be at developing, beginning, or not using. Effective teachers. And remember, the goal of the state of Oklahoma and the goal of Oklahoma City Public Schools is to have an effective teacher in every classroom. For Category 1 teachers, in order to be effective, you would need 25% of your ratings at level 2 or higher. For Category 2 teachers, you would need 35% of your ratings at level 2 or higher. So 25% or 35% of your ratings would be at innovating, applying, or developing, which means 75% of your ratings would be at beginning or not using. Needs improvement teachers. For a Category 1 teacher, you would need 75% or more at level 1 or lower, and more than 0% at level 3 or higher. For a Category 2 teacher, you would need 65% or more at level 1 or lower, and more than 0% at level 3 or higher. So you would have 75% or 65% of your ratings at beginning or not using, and more than 0% of your ratings at innovating or applying. Ineffective teachers. For Category 1, you would need 75% or more at level 1 or lower, and 0% at level 3 or higher. For a Category 2 teacher, you would need 75% or more at level 1 or lower, and 0% at level 3 or higher. So you would have 75% or 65% of your ratings at beginning or not using, and 0% of your ratings at innovating and applying. So let's look at how these evaluations are actually calculated. Remember, the calculations on these slides are based on the scoring rules of a probationary teacher. In this superior teacher example, this teacher received 14 innovating, 4 applying, 5 developing, 2 beginning, and 0 not using. This matches the superior rating rule of 55% or more at level 4 because this teacher received 56% of their ratings at a level 4. Highly effective teacher. In this example, this teacher received 5 innovating, 9 applying, 8 developing, 3 beginning, and 0 not using. This matches the highly effective rule because this teacher received 56% of her ratings at a level 3 and a level 4. So in this case, we would add her applying and her innovating scores together to receive 56%. An effective teacher. In this example, this teacher received 1 innovating, 4 applying, 3 developing, 10 beginning, and 7 not using ratings. This matches the effective rating rule of 25% or more at level 2 or higher because this teacher received 32% of her ratings at a level 2 or higher. Needs improvement teacher. This teacher received 0 innovating, 1 applying, 3 developing, 12 beginning, and 9 not using. This matches the needs improvement rating rule of 75% or more at level 1 or lower and more than 0% at level 3 or higher because this teacher received 84% of her ratings at a level 1 or lower and 4% of her ratings at a level 3 or level 4. An ineffective teacher. This teacher received 0 innovating, 0 applying, 5 developing, 12 beginning, and 8 not using. This matches the ineffective rating rule of 75% or more at a level 1 or lower and 0% at a level 3 or higher because this teacher received 80% of her ratings at a level 1 or lower and 0% of her ratings at level 3 and level 4. If you have any questions about the calculations of our Marzano evaluation, please feel free to contact Alicia Curran-Moore at aqcurranmoore@okcps.org.